All right, so share screen. All right, so we have, so far we completed the opt-in page. So you got the opt-in page, your opt-in page is up and ready to go. Now, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go into your Facebook. Now, if you use Business Manager, you'll go into Business Manager. If not, I do recommend it, but you don't have to. If you wanna sign up for Business Manager, you go to business.facebook.com/create. And it'll send you to the thing here. It'll look similar to this. You can create your account. You type in the name and all that sort of stuff. And it'll allow you to create your account. All right, so we're gonna come in here. And next thing we're going to do, so in our opt-in, we're offering the funnel builder system cheat sheet. So in here, we're gonna do a hook post, what we call a hook post, and we're gonna say who wants the funnel builder, who wants our funnel builder secrets cheat sheet. Comment build and share. So we're going to publish that. Now, depending on how many likes you have on your Facebook page, this can work good or may take some time. We may have to do some other things, but first thing we're gonna do, when you do this, you'll have your title, you'll have who published it, and then when you just publish it, it'll say just now. You're actually gonna click on the just now part of it. And then up in the up in your URL, you're gonna have your URL, and then you're gonna have this ID, this digit. I think it's like a 16-digit ID at the end. You're gonna copy that right there. And we're gonna go to back to business.facebook.com or wherever you go into manage your ads. If you're not using a business manager, you'll just go into the ads manager. And then we're gonna go into, here's my test account. I apparently moved it, so go back over. All right, so you go into your test account, or you go into your Facebook ads account. This is one of our test accounts. And you're gonna click create a campaign. Now, because what we did here, we created a hook post on the post. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna go for engagement. That's gonna be the end goal there. And you can do post engagement, event page likes, and event responses. So you're gonna choose post engagement, and we're gonna click continue. Now, there's a couple things in here. You're gonna want to utilize your audiences. You can, if you go back to some of the other trainings, we talk about using custom audiences if you have any already set up. But let's just assume you have no custom audience set up and you need to set something up from scratch. So in this case, I'm gonna target people who are the ages of 25 to 65 who live in the United States, who live in Canada, who live in Australia. Actually, I'm going to do all of Oceania. Oceania, there it is. There's a region. North America, trade. Okay, North America as a region, and let's even do Europe as a region. Okay, you can use regions. Regions are great because it allows you to get everybody in those places. I also highly recommend using English, and not just the all, but use English US, because English all includes other dialects of English other than US and UK. But if you want to just use those, you can. Now we're going to target based on the offer. So this one is going to be for Russ Brunson. I'm going to target Russell Brunson. It's estimating our audience size. I could add in Gary Vee, but he's not really. So obviously, you're going to go in here. You'll select the ones that you want. I'm just going to leave it at Russell Brunson for right now. You can also narrow your audience. So people who like, you can say people who like affiliate, people who like affiliate marketing as well, which lowers it drastically. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep this really, really broad. People who like Russell Brunson. You can also say that has to be people who like the page, people who, friends of people who like the page, or people who exclude the page. In this case, I'm not going to do that. The next thing, and this is really, really important, you're going to edit the placement. We're going to remove Instagram. In this case, we're going to remove your audience network. You almost never want to use audience network unless you're launching an app. And then I'm going to remove basically all of these here. So it's just news feed. So it's just the news feed. You also want to set this up so if they're on mobile, that it only shows them the ad if they're connected to Wi-Fi. And then we're going to do a $25 budget. And again, set up to post engagements. Now, this is actually new, so if you're watching an older, watch one of the older trainings, this was not in there. But you can set a bid cap. Now, I don't recommend doing this right away, but you can always come back in here and edit this if you want to cap the amount that you want to spend per post engagement. Now, one of the things that I noticed is if you do set this, the lower you set this, the more likes you're going to get on the post and the less comments. And the thing you want here are comments. We don't care about likes on the post. We want comments. All right, so that's that. You are done with your ad set. Now we're going to use an existing post. And we're going to find Funnel Magazine because that's the page that I used. So find your page in your page manager. And it already selected the last one, which is awesome. Doesn't normally do that. You can add parameters. There we go. So normally in here, you would actually select this post ID, enter post ID, and you're going to paste that in there. You hit submit, and it's going to pop it up. Now, we already have it selected, so we are good to go. And then that is that. So your ad is set up, it's ready to go, and again, really, really simple. Now, what if you wanted to come in and you said, hey, I like this post, I wanted to convert, but I want to test out a new market. So we're going to come in here, and you go to the ad sets, you select the one that you want to do, and then you hit the duplicate ad set. It's going to keep it in the same post, in the same campaign. Now we're going to edit the ad set itself. Let's say we want to target Ryan Dice instead of Russell Brunson. There it is, Ryan Dice. He's got a much smaller audience. So we might add in Frank Kern because he talks about funnels. So this is more broad funnels. Jeff Walker talks about funnels. Evan Pagan does a little bit. Digital, oh, that's not the right one. So those are a couple of the ones that we might add in. We're at 85,000, it's pretty low, pretty small marketplace. Amy Porterfield talks more about social media, but she does do some funnel stuff. So we'll add that in. Which looks like most of our audience is not between the age of 25 and 65, or so let's look at some other people. And again, we're not going to be targeting Russell Brunson here. All right, Grant Cardone. Just for the kicks. There we go. We're at over 1 million, which is a fairly good size. All this stuff is already set up, so you're good to go. The only thing I want to do, I'm not sure I want to, where is it? Where did they? Probably scrolled right past it. Budget, there we go. So on this one, I don't want to spend $25. I only want to spend 10 bucks a day. So I'm going to edit that and save and continue. Now the cool thing about this is because we set it up as, and I'll go and edit this just so you can see, but because we set it up as an existing post, now when I create this post, both of those target audiences are going to be, they're going to be putting their, they're going to be putting likes and comments on the same post altogether. So it's going to be the same exact post, which is really great. Now again, I didn't make any update, so I don't need to do anything. I just hit cancel that. But now I can place my order. And now we have 2 ads going to the same exact post, which is really cool. So now that we have that set up, we're going to go to the next step in this process, and you're going to be able to see how to get your bot set up and starting to convert that traffic into opt-ins and then into paying clients.